we're gonna give this clam a pearl necklace. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. I'm so happy I'm a lot lizard again. Did you put this here?
Put what?
These human heads on a stake?
No, I did not.
Oh, this seems like a good place to set up camp. They're calling me Pistol Pete, bitch. Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo 7. This episode, we're going to be doing the European Sunday Cup 500. I believe there's 5 races. We're getting to the part where basically I have to Google the race series just to find out how many races there are in each of these series, because for whatever reason they don't have them listed like they used to in the older games. Well, this one has one in it, right? Yeah, Sunday Cup 500. We have not done this before. Okay. I tried another race with this car. It was another one of the European Sunday Cup 500s. I was running sports hard tires, and that was not cutting it at all. Come on, guy. I do want the Lancia Delta really, really bad. There's a lot of cars on this game I want. The Lancia Delta's not that hard to get. I've seen it multiple times. It's not that expensive. But, like, the Shelbys that I want on here are so ungodly expensive that I don't really see myself getting any of them by the time I'm done with this series. Because technically I already got the game beat. I just want to beat these other couple races that I haven't done. I don't want to say I'm a perfectionist, but I can't stand, like, oh wow, there's like 30 races I haven't done yet. So I'm trying to get all these done. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to get all the series races done, then there's probably going to be like 5 or 6 single races that I'll just do one big episode, I guess. I'm not sure yet. But it is awesome to be back driving, like, the cars that I have fun with, the cars I actually enjoy driving. Like, yeah, it's 500, well, this is like 600 and something performance points, even though the race says 500, but the 500 is the minimum. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this easy on me. I'm gonna have a car that I've wanted to beat races with, but sadly was unable to. Like, this car, it's alright for a car. I love how it looks, but performance-wise, it's lacking quite a bit. But I'm gonna let it shine on this episode. I'd like to try to give every car, like, its own episode, pretty much. But sometimes you can't, because restrictions, like today's episode, they have to be European cars. I can't use anything else other than European road cars. I believe they have to be road cars. Well, this race seemed pretty easy. I hope they're all like this. Especially after last episode, that was terrible. Okay, on to the second race. Okay, this is actually the track that I tested this car and set it up for. So, I know it'll win this one. Is that an Audi TT? Get the fuck out of my way. Probably, you know, I probably shouldn't have hit him, because I would have made more money for a clean race. But I also am over the performance points level, so I'm going to make less money for that. Oh, well. I will admit I am getting worried about when I start getting back up to the like dirt cars and Group 3 cars and stuff. I really hope that the cars I need aren't extremely expensive, because I wasted like all my money on that Subaru just to win that one race. I bought like 5 cars trying to win that stupid race last episode. That was rough. Basically, I have all the time in the world to win this race now. Not if I give it too much gas and slide. Out of my way. Out of my way. Yeah, the body roll's the big issue with this car so far. I don't have any suspension upgrades at all. It's like stock with suspension. I think everything else is pretty high fixed up. I don't really remember because I built this car a while ago. But I was adjusting stuff on this track. I think there's still more upgrades I could get. But if I'm already winning, what's the sense in upgrading? Basically just wasting money. Just one more lap of just, I guess, like I'm driving to work or something. Okay. Might actually be able to make this hill pretty decently this time, because that Audi TT was in the way last time. Ooh. Don't quite got the downforce that I need to make that line correctly. Might not even have enough weight, because the way that this thing spins tires and stuff. Well, it is a used car also. Not that that really has anything to do with it. But I just noticed because I was like, wow, 31,000 miles? I definitely didn't do that. Brake. Can definitely feel the traction control working a little. Especially coming out of the turns. I know you're not supposed to give throttle through the turn, but I pretty much always do. I rely on the traction control a little bit too much. I would like to get to the point where I never use it at all. I pretty much don't use it on low horsepower cars like, I don't know, the Beetle, Fiat 500, Mini Cooper, stuff like that. Stuff that's easily manageable. Because I know you can get into trouble with front-wheel drive vehicles with the traction control, because you literally can't steer if you give it too much gas around a turn. But I think if I ever get a steering wheel, because I've literally never on this channel, not even once, used the steering wheel for any of the racing games that I have. It's either a controller or a keyboard. Which is probably why I never won that race on my summer car. Ooh, nice little slide there. I do love the look of this car. I actually waited on the marketplace on here until they had this exact color of orange one. Because I saw it when we did the, I don't know if I did an episode on it, but when I was doing challenges and like the licenses and stuff, I used this exact color one and I was like, hell yeah. Okay, on to race 3. Okay, well it turns out that I must have already done some of these races before. I just missed those last two. On the whole list of races, there's only 5. One was here. One was here. European Sunday. One was there. That's 3. Deep Forest, and then this one. So we did all 5 of those races then, which is nice. So we're done with that grouping. I thought there was more races. That's why I started that one today. So we only had those 2 races to do. What I might end up doing is... No, I won't do that, because that's going to be a lot of fixing everything. I was going to say I will put this race as, like, number 2, but if I do this as the second one, then I'm going to have to move around a lot of other episodes and change titles and stuff. I'm just going to keep adding these to the end like I've been. But I guess that's it then for today. I don't know what we're going to be doing next episode. Maybe what I'll do is shuffle around and pick like a category from each area, do like America, Europe, and then Asia, and just keep going back and forth until we end up finishing all of them, because I'd like to do Asia next. I don't think there's a whole lot left. The other thing that I was thinking is I could go through and just do lowest performance point categories first, which that'll naturally, it'll be like we started the game over, but with the races that I didn't do, which I do believe would end up being the Clubman Cup 550, I think is the next one, if we go in order of performance points. I swore that there was... Yeah, Japanese Clubman Cup 550, we could do that. That wouldn't be bad. I don't think there's many races on here to do, though. It might just be that one or a couple, because I think after that, I want to do Porsche Cup, and then they have, we'll start doing the other performance points, and then start getting in the Group 3, and I kind of want to wait and do dirt races last, which I believe all of the dirt races are in the U.S., at least the majority of them are. But that is going to be it then for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.
That's it. That's the spot.